If you don't want to know the details of the strategy, feel free to skip. Yunli has always been one of the most complex characters of HSR. Yunli's strategies are always custom-tailored towards whoever her enemy is. Most importantly, taking into account when the enemy takes their turns. This is the full list of problems that this team has to go through just to get the clear. Starting with forcing Hoolay to have 4 rotations. The key to this strategy is RTB's action delay and the second wolf trooper that Hoolay spawns. RTB's action delay would force Hoolay to only do 2 turns before the second wolf trooper spawns. This means that if the first wolf trooper spawn attacks, it will give 1 stack to Hoolay. Hoolay taking 2 turns before the second wolf trooper spawn means he will be sitting at 5 stacks. Once the second wolf trooper spawns and attacks, it will give Hoolay the last stack he needs to advance himself forward. This means that instead of having only 3 natural turns, Hoolay gets an extra turn through his mechanic. Next is speed tuning the supports while taking into account action delays. The most important thing in the first wave is to have both RTB and Cipher take 2 turns just before the demon takes its first turn. The demon has 158 speed, and since it is affected by RTB's action delay, it will take action after 94.9 AV. For RTB, taking into account that they have a free 30% advance forward, they would need 180 speed. Not exactly hard to reach with the new Remembrance LC from Herta's shop. For Cipher, she would need 211 speed. Obviously, this isn't easy to reach without her signature, but she needs it anyways regardless, so Yunli can meet the damage breakpoints. Both RTB and Cipher could use 6% speed sets, making it easier to reach the speed requirements. However, the damage requirement is pretty high, so the planner set could be locked into Lushaka. Tingyun needs 186 speed with the full Sacerdos set. By using her skill on her first and second turn, she will get a 3rd action. She doesn't particularly need that 3rd action, but sometimes her basic attack could help if you are lacking just a tiny bit more damage. Next is Mem charges and energy tuning. Mem gets her second 100% charge after the Griffin performs its second attack. This means that Yunli must take her second action just before the Griffin acts, so the Griffin attacks afterwards and has Yunli act again through Mem. To do this, Mem must give Yunli's first action very early. So once RTB uses their skill to summon Mem, Tingyun must immediately use her ultimate on Yunli, so Mem could get 100% charges. Technically, this makes Yunli's first action have the same action value as RTB. However, just because Yunli acts early, it doesn't mean she would automatically get her second action just before the Griffin. RTB's 50% action delay is not enough, since the Griffin has 190 speed. Breaking the Griffin should have enough action delay, but Yunli must be the one who performs the break, not Cipher. Quantum Break has an extra 20% action delay. If Cipher causes the break, the strategy fails since the Griffin wouldn't be able to take another action. There is also the issue with balancing the toughness damage. The reason why Cipher needs 211 speed and be able to act twice before the demon takes action is to get her ultimate before Yunli starts spamming calls. Yunli's second call against the demon should break the Griffin, but Yunli cannot do this alone. Cipher must use her ultimate and contribute some toughness damage. At the same time, the accumulated tally she consumes here is just excess damage. In theory, she would still have enough tally to finish off Hoolay later. As for the energy tuning, RTB must be on the second slot so they could take enough hits from incoming blast attacks. Getting hit means free energy. Tingyun must be equipped with a 5% energy planar set and Sunday's signature. This will give her a 2-turn ultimate on the second wave by taking into account one of Hoolay's full AoE attack. You can drop the 5% energy planner set, but you'll have to increase her speed to 191 to make sure that she gets her 3rd action just before Hoolay's final turn. Finally, let's talk about Yunli's relics. Normally, when people see Yunli, they'd automatically think her best relics would be the Valor set. The Valor set is definitely a strong relic for Yunli, but you know what's stronger? The Poet set. While Valor is strong, the majority of its damage boost goes to the wearer's ultimate. Is Yunli's talent considered as ultimate damage? No. Is Yunli's skill considered as ultimate damage? No. From this, you can see how the Valor set isn't good for min-maxing. The power rating of such sets can easily be simplified. For example, it gives 12% attack, so that's 12 points. 6% critical chance, which is basically 12 critical value, so 12 points. finally, 36% ultimate damage, so another 36 points. That's a total of 60 points. Meanwhile, the Poet set gives 32% critical chance, which is basically 64 critical value. That's 64 points. It is actually slightly ahead of the Valor set while also increasing the damage of Yunli's whole kit. Again, this is just simplification, but it has its merits. Before we proceed to the showcase, I would like to remind everyone that we're almost at version 3.4. There's so many good banners, and if you want to get Archer's free signature, you will need 200 pulls prepared. If you're looking for extra jades, maybe LD Shop could help you. LD Shop is a safe and reliable top-up site that offers recharge transactions for Honkai Star Rail. Players can enjoy up to 33% off on their first purchase, an extra 5% discount on $100 packs. Tailored packs become available for in-game top-up events. The transactions are 100% secure and would only require your account ID. They won't ask for other personal information, so rest assured your account won't be exposed to any danger. You'll get the shards in less than 5 minutes. New accounts get a 15% off coupon. Use my link in the description to get a 5% off coupon. Spend over $80 in a single month to unlock one of the game passes. VIPs get weekly plus monthly coupons.
これはいけそう。頼むよ。天の地域をも一心同期。勝負を決めるのは一人。私をもったくりだ。超大佐。そこ前だか。私を信不可能はない。おとなしくしてよ。はいすにゃ。ヨダする。大地を割る。捕まった。あそ一人なら嘘でも万人なら本当だよ。ヨダする。雲切る。一気に片付けましょう。超大佐。私がやる。いや自分の実力サブタンバレたか。コキヨダする。千の神器を持って鼓舞を一心同期。私を食い物にする。ラリット輪を持って超大佐。捕まった。ヨダする。そこもったくりだ。ヨダする。バレたか。覚えておきなさい。コキ超大佐。ヨダする。雲切る。私を信じて不可能はない。いや勝負を決めるのは一緒だから。一心同期。ヨダする。大地を割る。今見せてる。ラリットそこ捕まった。ヨダする。まだまだ雲切る。客をもてなさないと。遊びはここまで。一人なら嘘でも万人